Euphonious.
Yo guys, welcome to episode 2 of the Euphonious podcast. Last time I may have said something about consistency, but that went out the window straight away. I went to Paris, it's been 2 weeks, but we're here now. You can stop complaining, alright? I'm your host, Isaac. He is also your host,
Alaadin.
Let's go.
Alright.
Follow me on Instagram. Whilst you're at it, subscribe, like, share this video with your dog, because statistically, dogs' favourite podcast is the Euphonious podcast.
And humans.
I mean, who wouldn't like the Euphonious podcast?
I know, right?
It's the best podcast in the world.
Right.
Yeah, fuck you, Gulag Social Club.
Anyways,
The war is on.
last time we spoke about Ray Diaz. An update on that. He has went to court.
He got an ankle GPS tracker, so there's no chance of him actually chasing down the 16-year-old girl. So well done to the American police.
Yeah.
They've done something right.
The case is still open, and he might get 10 years in prison.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Big news, big news, yeah. Ninja, Fortnite streamer, is no longer a Twitch streamer. Ooh.
He has moved on to Mixer, the platform, and Twitch isn't very happy about that. They took advantage of his channel and used it to promote other streamers.
Yeah. So if you go on like what was Ninja's Twitch channel, you just see a bunch of streamers, which Twitch have kind of, I think they've been a bit petty about it. They've just covered it in just promoting other Twitch streamers.
And Ninja has so far been sort of tolerating it. However, he might find a lawsuit against Twitch because someone streamed porn and that was advertised on his channel.
Yeah,
and
it was advertised as a Twitch, as a Fortnite video, right? So,
But
this is terrible because all of Ninja's fans are under the age of 10.
Young, yeah.
Don't need to see that. So, bad Twitch, naughty.
Bad Twitch. On the topic of Twitch being bad, they are not treating male and female streamers equally.
So, a long time ago, Tfue called a Fortnite player dressed as a raccoon an abbreviation for the word raccoon, which is a word that I'm not going to say.
And also there was a streamer called TF Blades who mispronounced idiot, and it sounded like the N-word, and he also got banned.
So they both got banned for quite a while, like 3 weeks. And there was another Fortnite streamer who basically killed a Fortnite person with like a black Fortnite character, and then proceeded to call them a slave, which isn't the best thing to do.
And she did not get banned for that or punished
Nothing
in
happened.
any way. Also, Alinity, which is a streamer that we spoke about in last episode, she has been misbehaving again and said the N-word, and also nothing was done about that.
Yeah, well, we spoke about Alinity last week. So she's not on the right path right now.
Yeah.
Last week she was abusing her cats, making them drink alcohol, forcing stickers on them.
Flinging them over her head.
So animal abuse, right?
Yeah.
And speaking about animal abuse, Brooke Houts, I don't know if it was accidental, but she uploaded an unedited video of like her.
Hold on. Why the fuck would she do that by purpose?
Yeah, I don't know. I will.
I mean, okay, you never know, but you can definitely
Yeah.
assume there was a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, well,
Do
all
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah, she by accident. We're gonna say hopefully it was by accident. Hopefully
Alright,
she
yeah.
doesn't think that's alright.
Alright, true.
But she uploaded an unedited video of her. We're gonna say mistreating her dog, abusing her dog, just like spitting, pushing.
Yeah.
Just
It was cruel, man. It was.
what I don't
not
understand
nice.
is why'd you get a dog to do that? To do that to it?
I don't know, and you see, it's bad enough as it is, but what makes it even worse is that if you look at her channel, she's like portraying it as like, you know, a happy pets channel, and she's, you know, very happy with her dog and that.
Yeah, and her
They're
dog's
all
in
good
pretty
and-
much all the videos.
and,
Her
like-
dog is one of the reasons that she is where she is.
Exactly, and clearly it's not the case that they're happy, and it's obviously messed up.
Yeah, it's just the case of like, as with this podcast as well, editing can make you look a lot better than you are.
Yeah. And she came out with an apology, which I thought was tragic. Actually, it was better off without the apology, I'd even say.
Yeah.
She was like, I apologize to anyone who has been affected negatively by the footage, and that was not the way I should have handled the situation.
Like, it's not. It doesn't even sound like she's sorry.
Yeah, she's not sort of,
Like, she doesn't realize what she's done.
She's not-
She's just apologizing because people have said that it's bad.
exactly. She's not submitting to the fact that what she did was wrong. She's like, oh, that's just not how I shouldn't have handled it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
And it also. Do you wanna put your phone on silent?
Right, carry on.
It feels like she's trying to say as small of.
It
She's
just
trying to
seems-
say as little as possible so that people just don't draw attention to what she's done.
I know what you mean. It's sort of just like, you feel like she's just apologizing for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Like she's not actually sorry. She's just apologizing just because she has to, or feels that she has to.
Yeah. Well, speaking of females getting famous from bad things, Marina Joyce.
That was the longest stretch I've ever heard, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Allegedly, Marina Joyce has gone missing. Allegedly.
Yes. But then her friend came out saying that she's not missing and that she was staying over at their house and just a few other friends. But then her fans just kept on making conspiracies, claiming that her friend kidnapped her.
It's actually laughable. Like,
Is
apparently she goes missing. I think it's her fans that might have started she's gone missing. I don't know that for sure.
I mean, I'd say so too. I think so too.
But her friends came out and said she's not gone missing. So what do the fans do? They don't go, okay, I guess she's fine. They go, okay, no, her friends have kidnapped her. That's
It's
what's
like
happened.
they're trying to force this situation that she's just in danger.
Then her boyfriend comes
Yes.
out.
Her own boyfriend comes out and says that she's okay, and guess what the fans do?
I'm gonna guess that they think it's all alright.
No, they accuse, or I guess make a conspiracy that her boyfriend kidnapped her,
Yeah,
which is
that's
just
also reasonable.
I think like at this point they must be just doing it for a laugh. I mean, I'd really hate to think that someone's seriously thinking like that.
Yeah.
I really would. I just hope that they're just doing that for the laugh.
You would hope so.
Yeah, I do. Also, recently there was Logan Paul's Challenger Games.
I think it was awful. Honestly. It's okay. I'm gonna start this by saying it's a charity event. So that's good. They raised a lot of money for charity.
That's good.
However, it could have. It's safe to say it could have been planned a bit better.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of it, but
I have.
I know that
sorry that
there wasn't much crowds.
Yeah, which is like when KSI went on tour. Logan Paul was making fun of him, saying, "Oh, like you can't even sell out 100 people," and then there's just a half-empty stadium, and it's not even him; it's him and the biggest entertainers on YouTube.
FouseyTube, Toby, I don't know, a lot of people.
And then he can't even manage to sell that out.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what's going on, Logan. I could probably do a better job than you. But what I think the worst thing is, the way the cameramen, they just don't know how to do their job. Me, I did photography GCSE, alright? I know how cameras work. Clearly they don't. When people are racing, you stay on until like all the people are finished. Fair enough if it's like 1,600 meters, because it's a long time until from when the first person finishes to the last person finishing. But when it's 100 meters, it's like 2 seconds between the first and the last person. So when you have, what they did was they raced the first person to finish. They just cut the cameras off, so you didn't even see who was second, who was third, who was fourth. You only saw the first person, unless there was either Logan or Jake Paul who hadn't finished. It's like they just centered it around them, and when they had finished the race, they just cut off the cameras onto a different angle.
I heard it was a mess because after all the sort of, I don't know, challenges and, you know, things that Logan Paul said about him, you know, him being the fastest YouTuber and all of that. And then he ends up, his hamstring, was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Was pulled, so he didn't really race. He tried to won the 100 meters, I believe. But then he ended up getting carried by FouseyTube.
Yeah.
And FouseyTube tripped. I saw that.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
But also, you know, Anis and Gibb in the 1600s, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got the first and second person because they were close together. And I don't know who came first and second, but it was like a professional boxer and a YouTuber who came first. And Anis and Gibb was like fifth on the last lap, and he overtook like 3 people in like the last 200 meters, and they got none of it on camera. So you can't even see.
Shit.
You can't even see like how one of the best moments.
The actual entertainment.
Yeah,
Oh my!
But the person who actually won was like a professional American footballer.
What is it?
Yeah, which it's like that's his main job, and it's a YouTube event.
Yeah.
So
He's not really a YouTuber, is it?
I would say, in my eyes, Tobe Jizzle is the fastest YouTuber. But that's my opinion.
Yeah, I think so.
But also, in going back to Anis and Gibb, because he found out that it didn't get caught on camera, he went up to Logan Paul and said, can I get the footage of me like overtaking those people? And Logan Paul was like, yeah. And then nothing came of it. He didn't get any footage. No,
this sort of, I don't know, Raka dressed up as a clown.
Oh my god.
I mean, I get that, but to be honest, I felt like it was funny at the start, but then it reached a point where it was just like,
alright, man.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they pushed it too far than they should have.
Yeah. Well, I think the Paul brothers, none of them should ever try and put together an event again. I mean, there's a boxing match that's just being put together by Logan Paul's team.
There's a boxing match, then
but,
there's this challenger game, and then there's
Jake Paul's wedding. It was so bad. I didn't pay the £50 or $50 that he was charging his child fans to go and steal their parents' credit card.
So they were streaming their wedding, and the pay-per-view was $50. Like, I don't know about you, but if it was, I don't know, my relative's wedding, I wouldn't pay that much.
Exactly. And it's like they surely got at least $1 million from that.
And it's one of them things that you just know he didn't get married.
Yeah.
You just know he didn't.
It was so fake. And they both Tana Mojo and Jake Paul both did it for the money, obviously. But their child fans don't know that because they're children. And he's just manipulated them into paying $50 to watch him. And I didn't see it, but I heard the footage was terrible, the audio was terrible, so they didn't even get to see like it in good quality.
Oh my!
Like the least you can do
it's horrible.
Is put the money that they're paying you into making it a good event.
Yeah, it's horrible, man.
But Jake Paul doesn't want to do that, so
that was a horrible wedding.
A horrible wedding. But do you know what was a good wedding?
What?
I recently, this is one of the reasons why it's been so long. I'm sorry,
married.
guys. I got married, yeah. No, my cousin got married the other day.
Uh-huh.
And I was a groomsman. So I was like running around after everyone. But my other cousin, so the one who got married, my cousin who got married, his brother was the best man.
Uh-huh.
And his speech was like the best speech I've ever heard. It was hilarious. Mm-hmm. He basically, I got mentioned twice in it for some reason. But because he came to Paris with us, the best man, so I had spent like the past 2 weeks with him, and we had like this running joke of whenever anything came up, I said I was like top 100 in it.
Okay.
So like, the first one that I did was like, oh, did you know at some point I was top 100 Fortnite players? Obviously a joke, but how he said it was, he said, well, here's where I'm meant to be speaking about the amazing parts of my brother. But in all honesty, he's a boring person, so here's some fun facts about everyone else. And then he just went on to say like random stuff about people in the hall. So someone who's called Annette once bought him a net. And Isaac was top 100 Fortnite players in the world. And because it's like family, and the person who's getting married is an adult, so most of the people there are adults, so they don't really have a grasp on what that would be to be top 100 Fortnite players. Like, I could have earned like $1 million in the World Cup. But, so everyone in the hall, when he said that, they were like, ooh! And I was like, yeah, that's true. And then people started coming up to me afterwards, like, so I hear you're top 100 Fortnite players. I'm like,
Oh
yeah.
my.
And then the person who was like sitting diagonal to me was a kid. And he was like, well, that's a lie. And I'm like, yeah, no shit, mate. Thanks.
Oh man.
It was so funny.
Got this one. Oh man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That was
Congratulations.
fun. Have you seen the new Barcelona shirt?
From high request from you guys, we've been asked to discuss the new Barcelona away kit.
Yeah.
Someone apparently wants to do unspeakable things to the shirt. So we're gonna rate it out of 10. First category is how yellow it is. What's your rating out of 10?
I'd say a good 9.
Yeah, I would agree with that. A lot of it is yellow. It's very yellow. So that gets a 9 out of 10. What about how bad it is? You want to rate that out of 10?
Is that 10 being the
10
worst?
being, yeah.
I'd give that a good, like, 10,000.
Yeah? Okay. Alright, yeah. It's a yellow shirt. Yeah, and it sucks as shit, so
It's
okay.
not...
Fuck you, Louis. It sucks. Okay, Alaadin.
Yeah.
How was your past week?
It was fine.
That's good. Anyone tried to scam me?
No. How about you?
No. Yeah, someone did. Alright, I'm not going to say the company, but...
Yeah, let's not mention any names.
Well, I don't want to get into the legal side of it, but if they want to... We'll see. On the 4th of September, we'll see.
Okay.
Because that's when I might pay a lot of money. And if I do, then I'm getting the money back, for sure. There's no way I'm getting scammed. I basically, right. I was buying this thing, and I was buying like one product, and then it went through like this thing of, do you want to add this? Do you want to add this? And I was pressing no every time, made sure to press no, and this option didn't even come up for this membership. It was like a monthly membership, which the thing I was buying was like £5, but the membership was like £80 a month.
£80 a month?
Yeah.
For what?
I don't even know.
Man,
but it was shit either way. And I don't have the money for that right now, And even if I did, I wouldn't be paying that.
Yeah, for what?
For what? So I was going through, and I pressed no on every one, and there's zero chance that I pressed yes, I want this £80 membership. But it went to but it was weird. It was weird because I bought the thing, and it said I bought the option, what I chose to buy, and then it said like put in your bank details. So I put them in, and then it's like, okay, you want to buy this, and then it went through the other stuff. So, like they already had my details.
Okay. Yeah. Oh shit.
Which is such a fucking.
That's the point where you realize you're not buying from the right place.
Yeah. So. And then it goes to the end, and then it's like, okay, so just to clarify, you want this, and then you also want £80 membership. Okay, no, I don't. So I went on like the live chat, and I spoke to this woman, and at first I was being calm. I was like, hi, I don't want to buy this, but it's been purchased, and I never clicked on it. And then the woman was playing it off as if I had pressed it, but I want to refund it. So she was like, "Okay, I'm sorry that I'm sorry that you've accidentally bought this." I'm like, "I didn't. You're fucking trying to scam me." And then she starts saying, "Oh, you can you can pay this month, and then next month you can see, and you can get a refund next month if you don't want it.
No, the fuck.
But I know for a fact that this place is gonna be even harder to try and refund then than it would be to do it now. So we were having the same conversation, going around in a circle of this woman trying to keep me to buying it, and I'm like, no, I don't want it, and I'm willing to stay here for as long as possible to fucking get what I want out of this woman. So let's not take that clip out of context.
Let's please take that clip out of context.
At some point, I'm like, nah, this can't, like, I'm not doing this anymore. And then I just tear her to shreds. We're not taking that out of context either. I say,
we are.
no, we're not.
So
I'm like, nah, fam, I'm pissed. I'm like, I never fucking bought it. Don't fucking put it on my order. I never pressed it. I'm gonna fucking sue you. So then, I'm a 16-year-old boy. I'm not suing anyone. I don't have any lawyers, but they don't know that. So I was pissed, and then the woman finally is like, "Okay, I'll refund you. Since you bought it today, it will come up on your bank statement as you never bought it in the first place." So then I'm like, "Okay, we'll see." And then it ended there. And then the audacity that she has to... it's probably automated, but then it says, "Would you like to rate my service?" I'm like, fuck off. Fuck off, I'm rating your service. Oh my days. I can't... I was so pissed. I was actually so pissed.
I would be... I mean, what, 83?
Yeah.
83 fucking pounds. What sort of membership? Like, what would you get out of this membership?
I don't... You have to... They have to pay... I don't know. The fucking...
Do you understand how many other memberships
you
can get for 83 pounds a month?
That's insane. It's actually... And if when I get my next bank statement, if I actually see £83, I don't even know. I don't have that money, man. I mean, I have that money, but
that's not what you want to be spending it on.
I don't have a lot of that money. I have I'm not. I don't know how much money I have. I'm bad at spending money, but yeah,
that's tough.
Consistency is a thing that we need to get better at.
Yes, it is.
But I'm taking the fall on this one, guys. It's been more than 2 weeks, but I went to Paris, and it's my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we will be more consistent from now on.
Did you know, in Paris, the traffic is fucking insane.
Oh, is it? My sister's in Paris, actually.
Crazy.
Like, as we speak.
It's actually crazy. Like, there are roads, there's traffic lights, but everyone in a car just forgets about the traffic lights.
Oh, God.
But the traffic lights, not like in England, we have buttons that we press, but they just automatically change every now and then. Mm-hmm. So it just changes to a green man. And then at first, because I went with my family, we all just we're like, okay, it's a green man, let's go. And then there's just a car zooms right in front of us, like a close death situation. So then every time after that, it's like a green man, but we're like, yeah, it's a green man, but what does that mean here? We don't know. For all we know, a green man can be you stand there and the cars go by.
Yeah.
But and there's a lot of my mum got approached by a drug dealer twice. But our hotel was on a dodgy street.
All right, that would explain things.
It was like every other shop was a sex shop.
Oh my god.
So we're walking down this street. My parents are like, "Okay, I think the hotel's on this street." I'm like, right. There's a sex doll. So our view from our hotel is just like, right.
Why?
What's going on here? Why? So then when we got to our hotel, it's like this black room, and it looks a bit dodgy. I'm not gonna lie. So we're like, okay, well, what kind of hotel is this? Because I'm not sure it's a family setting.
Family friendly. It wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't assume it would be.
But nothing strange happened in our hotel.
Well, that's good.
I mean, as of what I know, something could have happened whilst we were sleeping.
Oh no.
But I don't know. Paris is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Your sister's in Paris. Let's hope. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed. She doesn't
Fingers
get run
crossed
over.
She doesn't get run over or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you want to talk about the future of us, the Euphonious podcast?
I mean, there's a lot to speak about when it comes to that, really.
Do you know what I think? I think, right, because we're both quite like aspirational people. I think we're working towards a goal at a young age, right? And I think that's what makes the Euphonious podcast unique and better than the Gulag Social Club.
Yeah, because they're just...
Well, because in my eyes, it's like we're starting the podcast as we're starting kind of our careers.
True.
So
yeah.
where other podcasts are like, they're already big in this area and then they're doing podcasts and then people listen to them because of that. But I feel like this is like kind of the road to what we will become.
Yeah, I feel like that sort of goes, on both of us. That not only are we very aspirational, but we're both very determined.
Yeah.
And I think, the fact that we're starting this podcast, you're starting the music, I'm starting sort of brand I'm going for at such a young age, that sort of just gives us more time to work on it and potentially make something out of it. Like some people would start businesses at like their 20s, maybe even older, but to start something like that at a young age.
Yeah. So, I think this is kind of cool because it's like when hopefully we do get to that stage of like people know us, they can then look back at this and be like, this is how they started. And then maybe it might be like an inspiration to like, if they started like this, I'm like this, so I can get to that point.
True.
So I mean, we're at the like first point in what like will hopefully be our career. So I'm not ashamed of like where I am right now. My YouTube channel has...
I'm actually very proud of where I am right now.
I think 34 subscribers. That's gone up in like the last week.
True, yeah.
Yeah, gang. I gained a subscriber. I have 34 subscribers. And the other week, I uploaded a video, which was like a cover. And I think that did pretty good. 34... I have 34 subscribers and it got 125 views, which is better than all my, it's the second best longevity-wise of all my videos. And it's kind of like, because all my other videos are like original music, and I feel like because with original music it's hard to get out of like the starter stage, because you can't have the consistency because it takes so long to like write the music, like get the perfect what you want out of the music. But I feel like with what I'm doing is I'm gonna start. This is my first cover, but I'm gonna start just trying to make a unique version of having covers to like fill in the
Sort of
spaces.
like your own style.
Yes, to fill in the spaces between my original music, and then hopefully that will pick up and gain some attraction. So what? Because this is just me. This video is just me playing the guitar and singing, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record me like making the instrumental on like a music software, and then having it like cutting from like me playing the piano to me doing the drums, and then progressively it builds the instrumental of it, and then I'm gonna have me with this microphone and then doing the lyrics, which I think is something that I haven't seen anyone
Not
do
a
that.
lot would do, yeah.
Because what I see with covers is just like people just singing or singing and playing an instrument, but it's kind of like that's kind of my own style of it. So, and I think that's quite important with like YouTubers, to find your own style.
True.
And to
That's
be
very
unique
true.
from the other people, because you like people who watch me are gonna watch like other cover channels.
True.
And they want something that's different, not just
Yeah, you need to have like
doing
something
the
to
same
offer.
thing. Yeah.
And I mean, if we're talking about us, becoming inspirations for people when, like, in future, I feel like a good thing with that is me and you are sort of like, I don't know how to say this, normal people. Like,
Right.
for example, if you look at Elon Musk, right? Like, he inspires me a lot, okay? But he inspires me in the sense of, like, that somewhat to an extent I want to become like him. But then when you like read about his past and all, he was like very smart, like very, very smart at such a young age, which is something that I don't have.
Saying I'm not smart.
No, I'm just saying that we're not as smart.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's something that I don't have at my age, yet still I want to reach,
Yeah.
like he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know that I can do that because although I might not be as smart as him or whatever, I know that I probably have stuff that he doesn't, or, exceed in stuff that he doesn't as much.
And I put out a tweet the other day. Follow me on Twitter, Isaac Tompkins.
Link in the description.
I put out a tweet saying like, after the wedding, I'm gonna go all in. And the wedding's like 2 days ago, right? And I got back yesterday, and we're recording this today. And because it's like the summer holidays right now, and I've been going away, so the consistency on the podcast hasn't been there. I mean, it's only been one episode, but it's not been there. But now I promise, and I'm putting this into the universe. So it's not gonna. So I'm not gonna want it to like backfire, but we're gonna hopefully we're gonna be consistent, right? We're gonna try and make it a weekly thing to record a podcast, put it out every week, and then that's gonna grow. And I'm gonna try. It depends, because I haven't tried to make the videos of my new like style of cover. I've made some instrumentals, but I haven't tried like putting together a whole video yet, so I don't know how long that will take. But hopefully, I'll be able to do that weekly as well.
I'm also very excited for college, actually. That should be fun.
Yeah.
Especially because, I don't know, the thing I really like about college is that you learn what you want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or even if you sort of don't want to necessarily learn that, it will be something that is going to help you to achieve what you want.
Yeah. I think especially that's like you learn one thing, and that's like that's what you want to do.
Yeah, sort of becomes like your specialty.
I mean, I'm kind of like in a different in like a different state right now because GCSE results day is in like a week on Thursday, and I'm hopefully going to sixth form, fingers crossed. But I think I'm doing maths, photography, and I was doing music technology, but for some reason, the universe hates me, right? The universe actually wants me to fail because I was doing music technology, and that was like the main one that I was doing. Like that was the one that was like, I'm definitely doing this, right? So, and my music, because that's the thing that I need to learn for my career.
Yeah.
But no, like literally the main exam board that does music technology has just been like, nah, fuck, we're not doing that anymore. Like we're not doing music technology. So I can't, like literally no school is doing music technology. So
Yeah.
I'm stuck with sociology, which is what I think I'm gonna do. But my thing is like, because it's sixth form, I'm only doing 3 subjects, and I kind of have an interest in them. Well, maths is kind of like, I'm kind of good at maths, so hopefully that's going to be quite like straightforward. But I don't know.
But you see, the thing is, okay, so someone once told me. Actually, I've heard it more, like from more than one person. But she said that, like, if you keep on sort of determined and work hard for it, things are gonna work out, even if it's not the way that you want them to be.
Yeah, this is just kind of, I've just kind of taken it in my stride, like it's not gone how I expected, but that's how life is gonna be, and I have to accept that. And what I'm just gonna try and do is like every second of free time, I'm gonna try and put into my stuff that I really care about.
True.
And because like, I'm not gonna go into it too much, but towards the end of last academic year in year 11, I was just like fed up with school. I just wanted to like do my own
Break
thing.
free.
I didn't care about like half the subjects that I was doing, but we're gonna hopefully talk about that more in depth in another podcast.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot to say about school.
You see, here's something that I always tell myself, alright? It's that I either reach my goal, reach where I want to be, achieve the stuff that I want to do, or I die trying. There is no just giving up.
Yeah.
I either do it, or just keep on trying doing it.
Yeah. It's such a thing of like I want it so much that I'm this next because I think, well, I'm not going to speak too loud so no one hears me in my house, but I think everyone like in my family, everyone's gone to university, and I think everyone is expecting that I'm just going to go to university, but I'm hoping that by the time that comes, that I would like go to university, that I'm going to be in a position where I have other options.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you strive towards it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if I go to university and I do like music technology, then that's not going to be the end of the world. But it's just a kind of like
longer route.
Yeah. It's just like, that's why the next 2 years, and I'm speaking it into existence again, the next 2 years I'm going to work so hard, and it's like, it's YouTube. The way YouTube works, you have no idea if it's ever gonna like promote what you're doing. So, like, I could be uploading every day for 2 years, and YouTube just doesn't push it.
True.
And then I'm stuck on under 100 subscribers for 2 years, even though I'm working so hard. But I mean, it's just a thing of like, it's not completely luck, because I feel like there's two sides to gaining a following. There's consistency and there's quality, and you need both. And you need an even balance of those, because you have to have consistency so that like more people come, because the more consistent you are, I feel like YouTube pushes it more. But the quality side of it is like making people stay and making people subscribe.
Yeah. For me to for example, for me to see a video is different than for me to see a video and like it and keep on seeing the following up with it.
Yeah, which is why I'm trying to make like a more unique side to what I'm doing, and I feel like, well, I'm just hoping that it's gonna pay off at some point.
I mean, the only thing you can do really is work hard. I mean, you have to, because the way I think about things is, when you want something, now it could be easy to get or it could be hard to get, but whichever the case is, there's no shortcut to getting it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the thing you want might be very easy to get or achieve, or it might be very hard, but there's just no way around actually working to get it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, even if I don't know, say I want, a chocolate from the table in front of me, there's no way that I can just use the force and get it. I have to actually get up and get it. Now, obviously, that's easy to do. Obviously, some stuff are harder, which is sort of like what we're striving for, but it's the same case that there's no shortcut to it.
Yeah, and you know what they say.
What do they say? I mean, I said a very good saying last
that's
time.
That's what
going.
I was thinking about. Yeah, I can't even remember what you said, but that was hilarious. Yeah. Well, the thing that I said about like people, like social media being so random that some things will get pushed, some things won't, and I've tweeted quite a lot in the past few months, and then we created the Euphonious podcast Twitter, and in my tweets I usually get like I think Twitter's quite good at pushing your tweets to more a wider variety of people, because I have like 20 followers on Twitter, and my tweets usually get like 50 to 200 impressions. So like that's how many people see it, right? But my most is probably like 500, and that's probably like replying to like a famous person. So a lot of people would see that. But we made the Euphonious Twitter, and we have 5 followers, and our first tweet gets 1,653 impressions.
I mean, that's good.
That's just insane to me. Okay, and that's just like episode 1, go now. Which I think the support on last episode was great, guys.
Also, follow the Euphonious podcast at Euphonious Pod.
Yeah. That's
Link
the
in
main.
the description.
That's the main thing. You guys can send us things, wherever you want us to talk about, like advice. I don't know why you'd want advice from us.
Stuff to react to.
Yeah, anything like you want us to talk about, anything. But speaking about people sending us stuff, Isaac Tompkins, have managed to get us a sponsor. And you've been waiting to listen to this for a long time. Okay. Anyone who wants to sponsor us, just like tweet us at Euphonious Podcast. Just like DM us, you know.
Is that it?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
Are you having an affair and need a quick way out? You're burgling a house and you need to escape quickly without anyone hearing. Fear no more, because our sponsors at ddbt.com have the perfect solution. Don't have an affair. Don't burgle any nearby houses. That's naughty. Bad boy. Thank
What
you.
the fuck was that?
Thank you to
Okay.
don'tdobadthings.com.
Alright, you said you have a sponsor, okay?
That was our sponsor.
Okay, I need an explanation.
They're
though.
paying us a lot of money for that. So we can't talk them down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much are we getting?
A couple 100,000
1,000 what?
rupees.
Alright, I mean, that's the start.
Well,
yeah, anyways.
they're actually paying us in M&Ms, actually.
Are they?
Yeah. I don't like M&Ms.
I think they're gonna pay us in like cigarettes. Prison style.
Well, don't do bad things. We can't smoke, Alaadin.
Alright, fair enough.
Wow.
Oh, we're not
Wow.
gonna smoke
There goes
them.
our sponsor.
we won't
Thank
smoke
you.
them, we'll sell them.
Oh, we're selling cigarettes. That's a lot better. Thank you.
That's the way to make money.
All right. Well, I think that's
That's probably it.
yeah.
Um,
It's been good.
it's Eid, so happy Eid to everyone out there.
Well, it's Eid when we're recording this, but
Well, yeah, it is.
maybe it was Eid yesterday. Maybe it was Eid 2 weeks ago.
Or maybe it's gonna be Eid tomorrow.
You think we uploaded this yesterday?
No, I mean, people
A
watching
year?
this. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I was saying when this is going out.
Wait, whatever goes
But-
on the internet stays on the internet.
Stays on the internet, that's true.
So, yeah.
Well, in a couple years, when we're both famous and you're listening back to us 16-year-olds just chatting shit on a Euphonious podcast, you can happy Eid.
Anyways, just enjoy your day and have fun and
And
please like, subscribe and share
and follow me on Instagram.
and follow me on Twitter, and I don't have Instagram, but you know,
Okay.
subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow Euphonious. Links will be in the description.
Happy Eid, everyone.
Happy Eid, everyone.
Goodbye.
Peace.